boy, Megalodon J, and I had to link up with my boy, Terrence, from the Midwest to the side.
You
So you
did.
already know we doing it tonight. Man, Terrence, hold on. Here we go. We got to give him something. Hey, Wakanda forever, my brother. Rest in peace, Chadwick
My
Boseman.
God, rest in
This is a
peace.
special Black Panther edition. Man, I had to link up with my boy Terrence out of the Detroit. What's up? What's up? How you doing today, Terrence?
I'm good, man. Chilling. You know, it's a beautiful day today, actually.
Sunday,
So.
Sunday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Man, Terrence, look here. I had to link up with you, man. You got some godly locks there, man. Hey,
Thanks, man.
talk to me a little bit about your locks, man, because I need to know, man. How'd you start your locks, man?
Man, honestly, it's an interesting story. So, couple years back, like I had twisted dreadlocks at first for like a good maybe 4 years, and like pretty much through my entire like high school stint for real. And then I was watching Zaylock. Like Zaylock was one of my like, you know, YouTube like lock inspirations for real. And I remember watching a video of him cutting his off and starting freeforms, and I was like, I didn't know locks could lock up on their own at the time. So I was like, yo, that's fire. And they looked it sweet, like as they kept maturing over time, just from a straight afro without you having to do anything. It was easy and it was dope. Cause I hated getting my hair retwisted like every like 2-3 weeks. And you know what, bro? I'm gonna go ahead and try this freeform stuff. And I tried it. I cut my locks off like probably like a year after I graduated high school. And then I started like from an afro probably like this long, and
Okay.
just it just started natting up on its own. Like after like I want to say like probably 6 months, it started doing this thing, and I was looking like the weekend for a little bit, and then it started like maturing themselves out, and I separated some of them, but they did what they did, and this is what they look like now.
Hey, man, they
four
live, man.
years later.
I said, man, look here, man. I said, I definitely got to give it Terrence, man, because, man, when I seen you out there in the wilderness, man, not the lies. I say, man,
You
look here, I got
dig?
to give my boy Terrence, man. So, okay, so in the transition, man, whenever you were trying to grow your locks and find what works for you, um, from a let's say from a spiritual aspect or from a personal level, how did you have to deal with the people that were around you? Because I hear a lot of people talk about it's not necessarily the jobs, it's the people in your inner circle that have an issue with what you got going on. So talk to me a little bit about that.
For sure. Um, there was a lot of like people like making discouraging comments. Um, Family members mostly, but I haven't really seen too many like people outside of my family or anything, or like just people I run into too much like really like rag on it or like try to make negative comments and stuff like that, like go in on me. But it was mainly like my inner circle for real, my family for real. But after a while, like they kind of got acclimated to it and like started to like it as well. So I don't know. I never really pay attention to too many things. Like if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. So like people's negative comments never really got to me, or I really paid that much attention to, because I already knew what I wanted to do and like how I knew I wanted my hair to look at the time. So you know what I'm saying? I just kept it going, and this is what it turned into after
You
all. And
just
now everybody loved it. So
just rocking with the free,
crazy.
man, rocking with the free.
Yeah, it was just
Man,
free. It's just what worked for me naturally. So
I love that, man, because a lot of times we struggle with that because it's like, okay, I need validation from the people that are important to me, but it's like it seems like you embraced you, and it's
yeah.
like, hey guys, like if y'all not gonna embrace me, man, then see ya.
Hey, you
You know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying? I
At the end of the
appreciate
day,
that.
it's you what matters. You know what I'm saying? You can only control how you feel about certain situations. So, you
So,
know,
so
and dude, the winter is so the weather is so fickle out here. It's ridiculous. Like,
bro,
it
I
really
know,
don't
man.
make sense.
I walked outside one day, man. I was in Ohio, man. It was like 75, and then I
Yup.
walked back out the next day, and it's 25, and then
Brick.
I walked back
Just
out the next day, it's -11. I was like, oh no, I got shorts. You know,
it's
so
ridiculous, man.
man, it's crazy, man. So talk to me a little bit about your music, man. What kind of genre of music do you do, man? Because I seen that you're a musician. I clicked, you know, and listened to a little bit of your music, man. I love it, man. But
Thanks,
I
man.
need for us followers to know exactly what type of music you are, because I'm finna send them your way, man. They finna jam you just like I was.
Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Please do. Um, I don't know. As far as inspirations go, like I take a lot from. I don't know if you heard of like producers like K Tronada or yeah, like him, Kid Cudi, um, bands like Tame Impala, uh, just a lot of like R&B, like soulful, like house slash a little bit like dance, funk vibes to it. I like making like chill music like that, but also with like a conscious, you know, effort and lyricism. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be able to put forth a message that I think is needed for sure, is in the industry in general. So
So so you said that you've grown your locks for 4 years, right?
yeah,
And I've been I think I'm in like month 7, 6, one or the other. I can't
yeah,
remember. I'm just kind of, I
that's a
stopped counting,
start.
man. I just kind of let it go, man. I just like whatever, and I just let it go.
Hmm.
So take me through the process, because I see you have thick locks, and you said that you were getting them retwisted at first.
Hmm.
Um, at what point, when you stopped getting them retwisted, did you just say, "Well, hey, I want my locks to be this size," or did you just say, "Hey, I'm just gonna let them be what they are, and just let them grow"? Take me through that process, because you know a lot of people ask me this, and I don't know the answer because I don't know the answer. So,
Yeah.
talk to me.
So when I was watching YouTubers like Zaylock and some other ones that escape me right now, but it was I just liked it just looked strong. Like his locks was super thick, you know what I'm saying? Like Bob Marley himself. And I just liked the fact that our hair could do that on its own. Like that really fascinated me for real. And I was like, yo, that's some cool shit. Like I wanna try that. So I did it, you know what I'm saying? And at first it was like, dang, is this really gonna work? Like, is it really gonna lock up? Because at first I'm looking at it like in the mirror every day, just trying to check it. Then it was like, no, let me just leave it alone, let it do what it do. Like, and I had to really just let go, just let it do what it was gonna do. Then when it started like taking form and taking shape, and then I kind of like, pulled some pieces apart that I thought was too big or something like that. But for the most part, I pretty much left it alone and let it do let it, grow for real. And it's what it naturally came to be. So, um, yeah, it was just I just like, and I like having thick roots. Like I like having like, hair at the bottom for real, like a strong base. I don't know, something about that just aesthetically looks pleasing to me. And um, when I was getting retwisted, I didn't like how it looked. I didn't like how it looked freshly retwisted. It was like to the scalp, you can see the scalp, and it was, I don't know. I wasn't really
Horrible.
messing with it like that. Yeah.
It's
So
horrible, bro, because it's like, what? You know?
yeah. And
I
you
mean,
sitting
no,
under the
look.
dryer and it's hot. The clips get hot. It was
Like, no, okay,
it's too much.
guys, no knock to anybody that gets their hair retwisted. Not trying to throw no shade. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
man, when you get, for me, when you get retwisted and I see all that scalp, man, I mean, and it looks like I can see your thoughts.
Yeah. It's
I'm not really trying to do
it's
that for me, but teach his
yeah. It
own,
was too much. Teachers on, teachers on. You feel me? If that's your look, go for it. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't
right.
really judge on that, but I don't know. For me, I couldn't take it. Was when I was, and then I was getting them done at a loctician at first, and she was twisting them so tight. It was like, bro, I feel like my scalp gonna come off. Like,
What she say? Hey, what she say when you walked in? She said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna twist these things up, but I'm gonna charge you your house and your tires on your car. So go
Facts.
ahead and put down the down payment. Let me charge you
Facts.
more than your insurance.
Man, dog, it was like $80 like every
Yeah,
time. And then like eventually my mama learned how to do it and she was doing it. But it was taking her like 3 hours. And it was like,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
bro, this is
Well, cause
crazy.
she got to get the pattern. You know what I'm saying? Which
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
something.
She got it good though. Like after she got it down, it took her like probably like an hour, 2 hours. Then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just throw this all away for real. Like,
Yeah.
start over. Cause I was like, you know, right around actually it was like probably 2 years into like now I'm thinking about it, it was probably two years into me having twisted locks that I was like, I kinda want freeform locks now. After like first seeing them. But then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let it go for like probably a year or two. And then I'm gonna probably just cut them and start over. And that's what I did. After the fourth year, I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's time to let them go. So
Man, don't cut those, bro. Like those there, man. When I seen your locks, man, it was definitely Bob Marley esque, Lenny Kravitz esque, and I say,
thanks,
man,
man.
look, I gotta get with my guy, man, because man, I gotta let him know how fire those locks are. They
Thanks,
fire, bro.
man.
So
I
I
appreciate
got,
it.
and then when I found out you was a musician, I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
get
I
it.
do music. I
I
love
was
music,
like.
man.
I was like, my guy, man, he's definitely, man, free, trying to, expand his horizons, man. And I definitely, man, I appreciate your locks, man. I love them. I had to
Thank you,
link up
man.
with you, man, for sure, man. So